So you bring some for the rest of us? Bring some for the rest of us?
No, this is dinner.
So usually it's customary if you're coming over to someone's house that you bring enough for everybody, right? Like if I were to come to your house, like as a guest.
Honestly, is it the other way around? The host should provide the food?
Yeah. Do you each want a bite of this fish taco or what?
I don't.
Hell
Please.
no.
I'll take a bite.
Because there's a birria one, but I'm
Can
eating
you pass me the container? I don't want to spill everything.
I've had the fish taco before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I went to La Carnita yesterday, and just like the time we went, I was extremely disappointed.
wow.
I don't know what happened. It kind of fell off a little bit.
I
do
didn't
you
like
mean?
anything about it.
Anything about it? Whoa, okay. Hold
Other
your
than
horses.
The steak nachos, great.
Okay.
But I had
Thank you.
I ordered the freshly squeezed fruit juice, straight up lie. This time I recognized the mango juice I was drinking. It's just mango nectar that you can get in really big jugs at Costco.
I actually had the mango juice recently as well the other week from La Carnita.
Yeah.
And I was like, they were like, yeah, freshly squeezed. First of all, who puts ice in freshly squeezed juice? Freshly squeezed juice. Nobody.
No.
You just squeeze it and you give it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't put ice in
I
it. You're
think
going to
it's
water
just
it down.
My mom's orange juice was just straight up Tropicana.
I think most restaurants have like, fresh ingredients, and it's like they have to say that, or they have to advertise that it's like really high quality.
But they said freshly squeezed.
The worst
is
part
what
about
they
La
said.
Carnita is they say freshly squeezed, and they charge $9 a glass.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until after I paid my bill, bro.
That's insane for a glass of Tropicana.
Honestly, I like La Carnita, but last couple times we've went, I'm always like, it's good, but like I'm not like in love with it.
No, I'm not in love with it anymore.
I will say, with the tacos I'm eating right now, best Mexican food around in town.
Really.
Is it better than La Carnita?
What's the point of saying that if they're not going to know what town we're talking about?
I don't know. Figure it out on your own if you want, but it's delicious.
Why would you do that?
I'm sure there's more than one
Bleep it.
tortilla.
Yeah.
There's a really good taco place that exists.
Great.
Have fun finding it. An unnamed taco place.
Yeah.
Someone gonna come to your house and rob us?
There's like 100,000 plus people here. It's not gonna,
It's not going to what?
it's not gonna matter if he says
Matty,
we're.
how's that birria taco? It's good. I've never had a birria taco.
Can you
Actually,
open
no,
your
I made homemade birria tacos. They were delicious.
Because I've never had one before.
I've never
had one before.
had one before. Rate this place versus La Carnita.
Can you say it with a thicker accent, please?
Rate this place versus I can't do accents.
I think he just meant La Carnita. I don't think he meant the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is that what you meant?
Just La Carnita, yeah.
La Carnita.
This place is definitely more authentic tasting. Well, I'll have to defer to Malcolm on that.
I was gonna say according to you.
Defer to Malcolm on that. Why?
He's got more skin in the game than I do.
I would defer to Malcolm's father on that.
Okay.
That's who I would.
Yeah, I
defer
wouldn't-
to.
I don't eat food.
I wouldn't even think to ask Malcolm.
I wouldn't even think of it. Go on. Just subtly,
Glad I don't eat
My
food.
headphones
subtly
are very
roasting
strange. Is there
Malcolm.
something loose? Is there anything loose? My headphones sound very strange right now.
How jealous are all of us right now?
I'm a
Oh,
little
Matty?
jealous of the
Yeah.
birria taco.
I'm very jealous just because of not because of what it is,
No,
because you're hungry.
Oh wait.
because I haven't eaten since like afternoon.
Oh, I'm talking about like not having told his mic is what I'm talking
Oh.
about.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I'm
see.
a little
Yeah.
jealous of that.
Oh, yeah. So we're experimenting with one of these arms. I think it works better from here
Mm.
than it did from there when
Like,
I
why
tried
couldn't
it last time.
why couldn't you just do one like this?
Because
And have it like this.
Well, because when I was trying it the other week from there, it's more like... It feels like it's more in the way and it's a little more constricted, whereas because here it's just...
Can you bend it down this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so like,
that's
so
cool.
So if I did it like this, then it wouldn't be in my like if I put it here, it wouldn't be in my way. I could just like down angle it and then up.
another thing that
Potentially not.
I was upset with about La Carnita is when I first started going there, they play Spanish music when I went in. And I'd
Okay.
be like, this is a good experience. And now they play Doja Cat.
I love Doja Cat.
And I don't like Doja Cat when I'm eating tacos.
Paint the town
See,
red.
this place, though, this is what I'm saying. It's like the people working there are all, I think, Colombian.
Here we go.
Or at
Oh,
least
wow.
the lady who
Yeah.
owns it is, because she's, like, I've talked to her before. And it is more you walk in and it's like they're playing Spanish music and they're selling, Spanish chips and chicharrones. And, like, even their fridge, it's all, like, Mexican Coke, Mexican Sprite, Mexican
Oh,
Fanta,
really?
like Mexican Pop. Like, it's all, it's right from the old country.
I like that.
I was bringing it backwards.
So it's more authentic than La Carnita. Honestly, I might like it a little more than La Carnita.
Where is this place? Is behind Troy's?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys got that?
We'll
La
have to,
Carnita, Troy's, and
the CN Tower. We'll have to,
Toronto,
we'll
Ontario.
have to go
Canada.
there someday and give it a whirl.
He's,
'cause
the he's the only one that hasn't tried it.
I honestly,
Oh, you haven't tried it.
I haven't tried that place until now. It's pretty good.
Oh, true.
But to me, I genuinely don't think I've ever tried really, really good, authentic Mexican, like fresh food.
What? Don't want to try? I'd love to try.
But this is like you're robbing yourself of the chance to have a full meal and trying it for the first time as a full meal.
Shut up.
I'll shut up, guys. My bad.
While we wrap up this, because this whole cold open was just an excuse for me to eat until the show.
That's yummy.
How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm doing good. Oh, I forgot to mention, Amanda and Sophia might stop by. Amanda wanted to talk about something with the...
Jesus
what
Christ.
is wrong with you?
Live on the program?
Live on the program?
Anyways,
Bleep it.
carry on.
Who's coming? Who's coming?
You know what's so crazy is that he always makes those jokes and it was literally muscle memory for him. Like he wasn't thinking. It was just... That was muscle memory because he's been making those jokes.
You cheat? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, they might be coming by. Amanda wants to run something by the group.
Run something?
Yeah, just like a scenario.
Tell her
by
no.
Sorry?
Tell her no.
She might be coming around 11. I don't know.
Tell her it's too late.
You know what's
That was too
interesting?
late? Yeah.
And I already gave you guys shit about this for
Yeah.
last week's episode that you did with Amanda and Lemma.
Yeah.
How you guys didn't mention at all that Amanda had left in the middle of
Yeah.
the show, and I put my little
You wouldn't have to mention it.
text thing in
Watch
there.
it.
But it also just occurred to me that you also didn't mention that I wasn't here.
I feel like, did we not?
You just went right into the show. There was no like Matt's away this week or whatever. And I just feel like, what if that was somebody's first episode ever?
I mean, you watched it, bro.
They get-
I fumbled everything, every part of that episode. You watched it.
No, you're good. It's just
Yeah.
it was nobody mentioning that Amanda had left and no acknowledgement that I wasn't here. That
We did acknowledge you, though, in the post before the show started, didn't we? I feel like we acknowledged Matty. Multiple times.
You definitely, when you weren't rolling, but the cameras were still on. Like
Yeah.
when I was editing it, there were some times you guys were.
I feel like
discussing me that I heard.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we were saying stuff like something along the lines of, like future editing Matty. We're thinking about you.
You were saying
Yeah.
that,
something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, are we ready to go here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Beautiful. Welcome back to episode 46 of Wildly Adequate. I also noticed last week that you guys said it was like 46 or 47, and then I put up in giant text 45. So you were.
We said 46?
Were you just guessing?
You guys, you were like, yeah,
guessing.
when you did the intro, you were like 46,
Something like that.
47, and everybody just kind of went along with
Yeah.
it. Now it's episode 46. I'm sitting in the wrong spot.
I told him that if he didn't switch with me, I'd quit the show.
We're just going to get right into things here.
Wait, you're not
Gentlemen?
going to introduce the show? Like,
Oh, yeah, I guess I just, yeah. Hi, I'm 1/4 of your hosting crew. See, I take a week off and suddenly I forget everything.
you just forgot everything.
Mr. Matthew Urso. And I am joined by, as always,
Patrick Fahim.
Mark.
Malcolm.
there
Look
you
at
go.
Can you at least look at the
Malcolm.
camera? There
He's
you go.
doodling. He's
Could you?
doodling.
Just doodling.
Okay, to begin, Patrick, I need you to write a number 1 on like a corner of yours somewhere really small, just so we don't forget this. Mark, I need you to write a 3, and Malcolm, I need you to write a 2 somewhere.
On my board?
Yeah, just a little small one somewhere. That is going to be the order of things. Gentlemen,
What do I do?
All right.
we're about to do a video game sound effects quiz. Bum, bum, bum. So here's how this is going to work.
Oh, we're using the TV today or no?
Not right now, just because I have it as like a slideshow, so I can't put it up there, and like I just don't want you guys to see it. So here's the deal: I'm going to play you sound effects from the video game, and technically one is, I guess, arguably a jingle, but we'll see what happens when we get there. To score points, each of you need to write down what the sound effect is. However, there is a chance at getting 2 points if you also write
The game?
one video game that sound effect is from. However, the reason this is ordered in terms of Patrick's 1, Malcolm's 2, Mark's 3, is that when one person says a game, the other person cannot say that game. So, for example, let's say I used the warp pipe sound from Mario when he does the bwah, 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 and he goes into the green pipe. And you all say, Mario green pipe. You all get a point for that. If Patrick was the first one, he would have to give me a game that was from. So let's say Super Mario Bros. Then it would go to Malcolm, and let's say he says Super Mario Brothers 3. As long as the sound effect is in the game, I don't really give a shit. So Mark could say fucking Smash for his game because the warp pipe is in Like that sound effect is in Smash or even Mario Party or some shit. Mario Kart, whatever. Sometimes the sounds will be unique to a series of games. So like you can only stay within that series. Sometimes it's like the Mario pipe where it could be across different things. There are 3 sound effects that are only in one game. And each of you has one. So there's basically a chance. Each of you has one round of having a chance of getting 2 points. And everybody else only getting 1. Because it'll be a sound effect that's only in one game. You gonna keep rubbing your face on it?
It's kind of loud in my ear.
Was that actually making noise?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my bad.
So, just so everybody's aware of the rules here. So, does this make sense to everybody?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay. So, again, what I only want you to write down is the sound effect.
For now.
Yes, but I don't want you to say what it's from because that will just do verbally one at a time. Because even if somebody says something else, it doesn't matter because you can't pick the same thing. Now,
So
technically, that might clue you in, but whatever.
By saying writing the sound effect, let's say it's the green pipe from Mario. You want us to write green pipe from Mario or green pipe from whatever.
Sure, even just like green pipe, warp pipe, whatever.
Okay.
We'll all know what we're talking about here.
Okay.
But don't say like, green pipe from fucking Super Mario Bros. 3 because that's the second part of it of trying to get secondary points. I guess I should be writing down, keeping track of the points somewhere, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Is there a pen and paper around I could steal?
You have to use your Notes app on your phone, on your Notes app on your laptop.
Ah, right.
All right.
That makes things
A little easier.
slightly trickier. Actually, you know what?
Board?
Yeah, maybe we'll just use the big board.
It
over
doesn't
there.
make any sense. It makes
not?
no logistical sense.
Why not? It just all Malcolm has to do is turn around and just add tallies under everybody's names. That's all I need him to do.
I've suggested that we use it before, and you're like, no, we couldn't. I'm
Malcolm,
like,
do you think you can
It's
make
literally
that
a
work for
whiteboard.
me?
I think I could.
Okay, I'll let you know what the points as we go. So,
How about Malcolm just keeps track of the score on his own board?
no, who?
We
who's
have
gonna-
4.
who's
We
gonna
have
trust
4
him?
boards. Why don't you just give Matty the other
Oh,
one?
is there another whiteboard?
There's another whiteboard.
Fucking sauce it over here, bitches. Patrick, so this first round is yours. It's also
Oh,
it changes. Shit. None of you heard that. But it changes each time. So Patrick's gonna have the first chance at guessing a game, and then it goes to Malcolm and then Mark. So like it's gonna rotate.
So for that one, for example, it's good enough for me to say coin ding.
Sure. Just okay. I'll play the sound. So this is the first one.
So we all write down our answer now?
Yes. So write down what you think that sound is. Now I don't need you to give me specific games, but I would like a ballpark of
You
what.
said no games.
Not specific games. What I'm saying is you're about to write coin ding.
It's too vague.
Give me like a name coin ding,
So he doesn't get it, but leave it. Leave him. He's saying like there's something you can identify it more.
Okay.
Are we going? We haven't. Why are you turning your thing? Yeah, I don't think he's done it yet.
Alrighty, is everybody ready
Matty
to
isn't even
answer?
ready. Malcolm isn't even ready yet.
He's done. Like he's just
done.
drawing like
Okay.
a soccer ball.
Patrick,
crown.
what are we going with? Mario coin ding. Mark, Mario coin ding, clicks coin ding, hitting brick. Yes. Okay. So
Very
that is
nice.
one for everybody. Patrick, one game that sound effect is from.
Super Mario 64.
Point for Patrick. Malcolm, one game that sound effect is from.
Mario Bros.
That's not. Is that a game? Is that a game?
It exists. Yes, it does. Thank
Mario
you.
Bros.
Yes.
Just straight up
There's
Mario
a
Bros.
Mario Bros. And Mark, one game. That's not
Okay.
Mario Bros. Or 64.
Could I just say Super Mario Brothers 3?
Absolutely.
Cool.
And that's 2 points for everybody.
Let's go.
Moving on. Malcolm, so now when we get to the game guessing part, it starts at Malcolm. Everybody
Okay.
buckle up. I also don't know how well these are going to get picked up on camera. Really hope I don't have to add them in later. Here we go. Let me just make sure my audio is cranked. Okay, here we go. This is why I said with the last one, I don't want you to just say like coin ding because it's a little vague. So I'd like you to get slightly more specific. I'll play it again for everybody. What could that sound be?
I'm good to go.
We're good to go on, Mark.
I have no clue.
Patrick's currently debating. Malcolm, are you also ready?
Ready.
Patrick, I'll give you a second here.
I've already
He's
written
got
something.
nothing. With Mark, we have Sonic coin sound, Zelda coin ding from Patrick, and no clue from Malcolm.
Sonic's
That is
a
one
good
point
guess.
to Mark
Yeah.
for the Sonic ring grab. Now that you know what it is, let's see what we can figure out here. Malcolm, can you give me one game the Sonic ring sound is from?
Sonic.
That will net Malcolm 1 point. Mark one game that the Sonic ring is heard in.
Sonic 2.
That will net Mark a point. Patrick,
go
one
for it.
game.
Because
that
he
I'm
would've-
not going for the trilogy,
Why'd
boys.
you do? Because there's no Sonic 3. Is
Sonic and Tails.
That will net Patrick
that a game?
point.
I think so. Yeah.
So Mark is at
Okay.
4 because he was the only one to get that sound, and Malcolm and Patrick, you're at 3.
And now I start?
And now this is Mark. Mark, this is one sound that is only in
Oh, so I have
one
a chance.
game. So
Okay.
this is your chance at stealing
Okay.
a point. So everybody, you can still tell me what the sound is, but Mark has
Got
a
it, buddy.
chance at getting the game.
Got it, buddy.
If he doesn't get it, though, it'll get passed along. Okay, here we go.
What the fuck?
One more time, please.
I need you to tell me what the sound
What
is.
the hell is that?
If you can do it without naming the game, and then we'll go for the game guess after.
Sorry, one last time, please.
Hi, Kevin. Kevin, don't give it away.
What is it? What is
Don't give it away.
You want to come play?
Is that something you play often?
Okay.
Now for this one, I'm thinking I'm going to need Mark to tell me what the sound is first, and then guess the game, and then we'll let Malcolm and Patrick go.
Well, so I don't show my board.
Yeah, so for now, Malcolm and Patrick, you guys sit tight while Mark does his individual one.
Okay, I'm just going to throw a random guess down here.
Please, what the sound could be.
I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Mark, your answer, please.
I just put teleportation noise. I don't know.
Can you give me a game at all?
You don't got it.
Teleportation noise. I mean, if portal.
I'm sorry, you get no points for either. Patrick, I need a wait. I need a game. Well, sure. Give me your sound effect and game. I want grilled pineapples in my mouth. So no points for Patrick
Okay.
and Mr. Malcolm. Hitting metal from Hitting Metal 3. Sadly, no. Wow, fellas, I'm sad about this one. This was...
Wait, I didn't get to guess a game.
Okay, guess a game.
Yeah, you got it.
Smash Bros.
No. This is the sound
COD?
of every time you kill an enemy in Overwatch.
Let's play it again. That doesn't sound like it, bro. That does not sound like it.
That doesn't.
Every single time you kill
That doesn't
someone in
sound like
Overwatch, that's that sound.
What?
Specifically a headshot, right?
Oh, so Patrick
No,
wouldn't know anything
'cause
about it?
even when you kill someone, it still makes the ding.
Actually,
Is it really?
Yep. So the next time we're playing Overwatch 2, listen for that sound.
Insane, bro.
think-
We play that game
No
so
points.
You
much.
know why though? Because to me, I've never heard it isolated like that. It's always
Yeah.
like
In the
Amongst
midst of
Always, like,
battle.
after the
or
end of your
gunshots or
shooting
music
and,
playing or whatever
like,
it is. Yeah.
Patrick,
Yeah.
this next one will be yours to guess the game for first. But now all of you can write down what the sound is at the same time. Gentlemen, here we go. Would we like it again?
No.
Yeah.
What could it be? And what could it be from?
That game I'm really bad at. A game I'm extremely bad at, as has been evident in the past few times we played it. Your lack of reaction suggests I've got the wrong game. No.
No, I'm not trying to give any.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say the game yet, right?
Okay.
This one, you guys. Well, Patrick's going to start with game, but I just need the sound effect from all of you.
Ready?
But I don't. Should I erase the game name?
Yeah.
Oh. I should probably erase that.
Wait, but then how? It's hard to identify otherwise.
Well, Patrick, flip yours first, and we'll see what happens. Hey, Malcolm, are you done?
Wait, I'm
Okay,
gonna
good.
I'm gonna rewrite what I wrote. 1 second. Okay, I'm good.
Mario Kart item selection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haircut item block.
Mario Kart item. Okay, we've got it from everybody. Now we're going
Mario
to need
Kart.
a game. Mario Kart is going to net Patrick 1 for the item or the sound effect, and another for the game. Malcolm.
Mario Kart 2.
I'm
It's
sad to
not
say
games.
there is no Mario Kart 2, but you will get a point, bringing you to 4 for the guess.
I'm gonna go with Mario Kart Wii.
That will be 1 for the guess and 1 for the
Or
game.
just Wii.
Yeah, it's called Mario Kart
Okay.
Wii.
Mario Kart PS4.
Moving right along.
Is Mark ahead of me? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Fuck off.
Whose turn is it? Malcolm's?
Malcolm, we now go to you. And again,
Please, Lord.
this is not a single game, so this is everything. So again, you all tell me what the sound effect is, and then afterwards we'll do the games. Now, I will say for this one, this is an older version of this sound effect. So there are more modern versions.
Can
but
we get
I'll
a
play
modern
it-
version?
I'll play it again for
We
you.
get a modern version.
Sure. While you're thinking, let me see if I
I
can
have
find
no idea what this is.
Hold on, let me just get back to my slideshow. This is Malcolm's, so I guess Malcolm, if you would like to start. Sound effect, please.
I don't know.
Luigi's Mansion Ghost. That's a good guess, but sadly no. Mark, sure, you can go.
BFG.
Sadly no, not the BFG from Doom, but also a good one.
Ultimate move prepped.
What does that mean?
Ultimate move is like ready to go.
No.
Oh,
So
yeah, full point.
unfortunately, none
Full
of
point for
you
you.
got the sound effect. Would you like to take a swing at the game?
He has to go first, right?
Well, sure, yeah, Malcolm, you can start with a swing at the game.
I don't even have a guess, a clue.
Try.
It's okay.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kirby's
Inhale.
sucking noise. How the
It's
fuck
his
did you get
inhale.
that? That's crazy. How did you get that?
Okay, well, that's one for Malcolm for a game guess. So now you two have a shot at getting a game guess in.
That's me now?
Yes, Mark.
Super Smash Brothers.
Which one?
Brawl.
Sure.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That works.
There you go.
Yes, it was Kirby's Inhale. I was trying, even on YouTube just now, it's harder to find like a modern, him doing it, but this version is like the OG him
That
inhaling.
sounds so
sound.
weird.
Yeah, it's a little, some of these are trickier than others. No, I need this to work. Fuck, okay,
Is
wait.
Patrick tied with me now? Go ahead by one.
You're at 7, Patrick's at 6, Malcolm's at 5.
Tight
This
white
one,
race.
I need to go to YouTube
This is for me, right?
some reason.
5, 6, 7.
Yes, Mark, you will be guessing the game first. I just have to go to YouTube for the sound effect because it's not playing in my slideshow. Okay, here we go, fellas.
Can you play that again?
It sounds so familiar.
Some of these
one
will
last
be
time.
a little harder than others, I will say, but here we go again. It's not the background noise, like the or whatever that like choir sound is. It's the what could it be now?
Should I go?
Is everybody ready? Patrick, you ready? Malcolm? Malcolm's thinking. I hope that doesn't play. Okay, Mark, what do we got?
Ray gun?
Ray gun. Patrick.
I hate you, Mark.
Malcolm has nope. Pistol noise. Unfortunately, it is the ray gun. That
Hell
will net
yeah,
Mark
dude.
another point. Mark, I need a game.
Call of Duty World at War.
That will net Mark a point. Patrick,
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 1.
that will be points for everybody on the game guess, but unfortunately only Mark for the actual sound effect.
Unfortunately for me.
It was in fact, in fact, shit. In fact, Patrick, this will be your game guess first, but everybody, I need.
What's the
what
prize
this
for the
sound
win?
is. I didn't really come up with that, so I guess we'll figure it out. I don't know.
You want to buy me food from McDonald's now?
Probably the
second-
yeah, even that.
The
works.
second he said ray gun, I was like, God damn it.
Right? It's burned into my head. Some of these sounds. Okay, here we go. This one should be.
Unanimous?
You should all fucking get points on this one.
Don't do that.
Get over here!
What?
Get over here!
Okay, that's it.
No, come on.
Is this a game I play often?
Get over
Don't answer any questions. Don't answer any questions.
We'll wait for everybody's response as Patrick writes something. Now, Patrick, if you don't get the guess, again, you still have chance to make up points on the game part. Because that should make it pretty
Do I
obvious.
play
Patrick,
this game? Tell me, do I play this game?
No, don't
Patrick,
tell.
what do we got? Mortal Kombat guy. I'll allow it. Scorpion chain pull, Scorpion. Yes, it is Scorpion's
You're the
iconic.
Mortal Kombat
Get
guy?
over here
So-
/ come here.
So Patrick gets 1 point,
Yes, that will be one for everybody on the guess of the sound.
but I'm saying there's no. But you're gonna. But can you get 2 points by saying Mortal Kombat? Because Mortal Kombat is the name of the game. So what's he
Well,
gonna say now?
We'll need, yeah, some of these are kind of weird, like
So
we were
if
saying
it
with
was
the
like a-
Overwatch
I'm saying
kill.
now-
Darth Vader. Could I say Star Wars guy?
Yeah, it's kind of vague because now when Malcolm and I are saying the game, he already said the game on his thing by saying Mortal Kombat. So what's he gonna say? Just like the same thing.
I mean, I guess
Isn't Scorpion the Mortal Kombat guy?
I mean,
like,
him
when you say-
and Sub-Zero are like.
When you say Mortal
Patrick,
Kombat,
give
guy,
me
who
a,
do you think
give
of?
me a
Right?
game.
Mortal Kombat X.
I don't think he should be getting 2 points for saying Mortal Kombat.
Malcolm?
Guy, but
Mortal Kombat 1.
And Mark.
Mortal Kombat 11.
And that will be points for everybody.
More crap.
This next one goes to you, Malcolm. Well, everybody write down what it is,
Mortal
but it
Kombat
goes to...
guy.
Now, again, this is going to be one of these things. So let me put it this way. This sound effect is basically similar to the one we just did in that it's words.
Yeah.
You can't just
Attributed to
say
it like a person?
what the word is. So, like, you couldn't have just said for the last one, get over here, as, like, the sound effect. So that's why I needed, like, Scorpion move, Mortal Kombat thing, whatever. So, yes, try and, like, phrase it in a way
Okay.
that, you know, does what we're talking about here. Here we go.
Hadouken!
I'll play it one more for you.
Hadouken!
Hadouken! What could this sound effect be?
Hadouken!
Really hope these are getting picked up on the mic, because if not, I'm going to have to go in and edit it after and add the sound effects, and I really don't want to do that, you know.
Spelling doesn't count. Spelling doesn't matter.
No, I don't care.
I don't know how to spell it either.
Hadouken!
Who goes first?
Malcolm, whenever you're ready, take us away, baby.
Okay.
Street Fighter, one of the main guys, sure. Ryu, Fireball, and Ryu. Yes, it is Ryu's Hadouken!
Bro. But so see now Malcolm's also gonna get 2 points just for saying Street Fighter guy. And he's gonna say Street Fighter.
Malcolm, give me a game.
You know it.
Mark.
Street Fighter 2.
Yes.
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Sure.
Damn it. Street Fighter 2.
So this puts us at 10 for Malcolm, 11 for Patrick, and 12 for Mr. Mark. It is a neck and neck.
Man, it's that
race.
ray gun that's really dividing us here. God damn.
Don't play again. If I wanted you to play again, I'd tell you to play again. Okay. It's now occurring to me the slight folly in picking sound effects that are sound effects, but it's like words, you know? Okay, here's what I'd like on this one.
Do you want more specificity?
I would like you to include the game in your answer because it's from a series. So just pick without any numbers attached, any subtitles, just the game.
The series, you're saying?
Yes, the series.
Okay.
So like the series and then sound effect.
Gotcha.
Then we'll do games.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully that will make it slightly easier. And Mark, this is yours. Here we go. And it's kind of multiple sound effects, but it's all the same thing. We know what we're talking about here.
Double kill, triple kill, overkill, kill-tacular.
I will play it again.
Double kill, triple kill, overkill, kill-tacular.
Kill-tacular.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Double kill, overkill, or whatever the fuck else he said. Triple kill. So it's if you can give me the franchise, not any numbers or subheadings, just the franchise, and attach it to the sound effect. And again, there's a little bit of wiggle room here, so you know we're playing fast and loose with these rules. At home, I hope you're playing along. And if you're somebody out there who's not a gamer and this is all gibberish and boring to you, you're probably not even hearing me right now because you skipped this topic. But I just want to say, if you stuck around anyways, thanks. Subscribe, like, share, check us out.
I had 2 guesses and I just put one of them down.
Is everybody ready to go? Mark, please give us something.
Is it the Halo kill noise?
Halo kill noises. Patrick.
COD dude who
COD
announces
dude who
kills.
announces kill streak. Call of Duty kill streak. Unfortunately, fellas, that's 1 for Mark
God damn it!
with Halo kill streaks.
Let's go.
Mark, I need a game.
Kill
I'm gonna go with Halo 4.
Patrick.
Halo 3.
Sure. Malcolm.
Halo 2.
Boom. Everybody gets
Thank God.
points on the
Thank God
game
it's Halo
guess.
2.
But unfortunately, again,
When have you
only
guys ever
Mark.
played COD and the
thing.
guy goes double kill?
That's why I was so confused. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard.
I was gonna either say Halo or Doom, but then I was like, it's probably
I've
seems like a
never played-
multiplayer thing.
Halo, so I don't know, it doesn't sound
Patrick, this one is coming to you, and this is only in one game.
Okay.
So this is your chance at some points here. So I need you to answer it first, then we'll go to everybody else.
All right. Well,
Like, can I write down my answer too?
Yeah, you guys write down your stuff, but we're going to go to Patrick first on this one. I know it's the same word being said twice, but the first one's the more important one. The crowd going, wow. But what could it
Wow.
be? We wait to see what Patrick
Come on,
is going to
please.
say.
I think I know it.
I think I have a good guess.
All right, Patrick.
It feels like a good guess.
He's writing a long sentence, which makes me think that he doesn't know it.
Patrick, what do we got? Wii Sports crowd. Patrick, that's 2 points for you. Nail on the head.
Oh, do we go now?
Mark with the
I put the-
memes reacting to something, and Wii Sports bowling. I will give you each points for that, but Patrick is the only one who will get the second point
Oh, so we don't have the chance to say the game because he got it already. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
for the Wii Sports. Good shit, Patrick. Look at you go.
Wait, so why did they get the game when I got the game right?
What? No, Patrick. This is Patrick's.
This is
opportunity
one.
to get
This
2
is
points.
so Mark had his, and it was the Overwatch kill, and this is Patrick's one where it's a sound effect only in one game. So that's why like he gets the shot at getting the game, and if he
okay,
gets
I
it,
get it.
none
If it's
of
only
you
one
can.
game.
Yours is eventually coming up here. I forget where it is. All right, now this might be a bit of a tricky one. Let's see what happens here, fellas. All right, here we go. And Malcolm, this will be yours to guess the game for first. One more time. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What could it be, audience? Are you having fun out there? Are you enjoying this topic? I hope you are. Maybe now you're enjoying the sound of my voice right in your ears. I hope you are. Farsh told me once that she thinks we should do ASMR on the show, and maybe we will, but I think that might be scary. Malcolm, what do you think the sound effect is, my child? He's still writing. Metal Gear's been spotted. Mark.
Solid Snake alarm noise.
Patrick. Metal Gear Solid Snake getting caught. That is a point for each of you. Yes, it is Snake being caught. The alert sound from Metal Gear. Malcolm, I need a game.
Metal Gear.
That works. It's 2 for Malcolm. Mark.
Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 2.
That works. Patrick.
there's the medical 3 is there.
Well, you're all kind of missing like
Metal Gear.
The
Sorry, Metal
names.
Gear Solid 2.
okay.
Metal
there we
Gear
go.
Solid 3.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God
Metal
there's
Gear
3.
Solid 3, aka Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, aka the game with the song where it goes Snake Eater. Listen to the song; it's really good. Anyways,
That was something.
sorry about Patrick's parents. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay, Mark, this is going to you
Okay.
to guess the game first. Now, this is an interesting one. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes with
Let's
you
do
guys.
it.
And one more time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mark is ready to go. Patrick, Malcolm, what are we thinking? They're both lost in thought.
I know you would have picked this
We'll
one.
give them time.
I
to
know
write.
Matty would have.
Oh, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, so Farsh thinks we should do ASMR on the show, and I just think that might be scary. I also really don't want to like turn on our entire audience for 2
You can
hours.
do this.
That just seems really unfortunate, you know? Because then you'd all be sitting there, yeah, like making noise and whispering in your ears, and then you're all gonna be sitting there. You're all gonna be sitting there with your fucking dicks hard and your clams wet.
My God.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
What's wrong with you?
Anyways, Mark, please.
M1 Grand Reload.
The M1 Grand Reload ping, yes. Ghost of Tsushima Sword Drop, Patrick. Battlefield Carbine Reload. Patrick, I'm sorry, you get no points on this one.
There's no way Malcolm gets points though. Battlefield. M1 Grand. That's specifically
It's
Call of
more
Duty.
the Carbine Reload. I'll give him that, but games we'll get to in a sec. So that'll be 1 for Malcolm, 1
So he's
for
getting
Mark.
it. That's not from Battlefield
That's
though.
kind of rightful it is.
But
Mark, sorry, I need a game.
I'll do Call of Duty original.
That works. Patrick,
I'm W2.
That gun is not in that game.
that gun is not in that game because it's a World War II gun. That's too modern. No.
Black Ops 1.
I don't. I also is it in that one? It might be.
Yes.
Call of Duty. It's a World War II gun, and Call of Duty, the original one, has it.
Yeah.
The M1 Garand with its famous ping sound. Technically, you guys all went COD, but you could have said like a Medal of Honor or a Battlefield, like anything where the M1 Garand is in that game because it's all the same sound effect.
But Malcolm didn't say M1 Grand.
He went carbine rifle. I'll give it to him. I know it's not
Okay.
like the specific gun, but I know he knows what he's fucking. That's salty.
Man, I wish my professors would give me the same
Yeah, this leeway.
he knows what he's talking
Okay,
about.
Patrick, this one's yours to guess the game for.
He gets it.
This is the one that's like arguably more of a jingle than a sound effect, but just fucking deal with it.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can write down what it is, and then we'll get to guessing games afterwards. The reason I attributed this one as more of a sound effect is because technically this is only triggered by you doing something, you know? So it's not like music you would just hear out and about in the world. Holy shit, we gotta do a guess the song for games and movies and shit one time.
That'd be great.
Fucking, but not for a while, right? Everybody at this table? Right.
Yeah.
What are we gonna double down on a topic like that? Oh my god.
This is a game I haven't played before, right, Matt?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Zelda item pickup.
I said Link picking up something.
Action. GameCube cube. Malcolm, I'm sorry, you will not get points on that, but Patrick and Mark, I should say, will each net themselves a point. Now,
Ocarina of Time.
Sure, that's another point for Patrick.
Majora's Mask.
That's one for Mark.
What?
He went Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Let's go,
Let's go, baby.
Zelda.
Nope. I don't think that's a game. There's no game just called Zelda.
Is Zelda a game? There's gotta be
No,
there's
what?
gotta be a
What?
Zelda
Don't-
game.
what?
He didn't get it.
There's gotta be
Yeah,
a Zelda
but
game.
Matty's still
Malcolm, I'm
thinking.
sorry, that's also going to be no points.
Oh.
Breath of the
you.
Wild.
Shit.
What? Go ahead.
High five.
Oh, high five. I see.
Oh, any
Technically, you
Zelda.
could look at it, and I think what it's referred to as like a Zelda secret sound, but it is a thing where like if you get an
up
item in a
something.
game or unlock like a hidden thing, it plays the. So
You could have said Breath of the Wild or
I don't know.
What's the newest one?
Is it in Breath of the Wild? That
Tears
feels
of the
too
Kingdom.
old.
What?
That sounds like such an old sound. It would
That's
be
the
in Breath of the
Ocarina of
Wild.
Time version, but it's in every fucking Zelda.
Oh, okay. I feel like I should get bonus for saying
No,
I was gonna
we
say
are
that.
approaching, I think, the end of this. I forget how many I have. Currently, the scores stand at 16 for Malcolm, 21 for Mark, and 18 for Patrick. So we're getting
Is it my
towards
turn
the
now?
end here. Malcolm,
Malcolm's
this
turn.
is one, and it's only in one game.
This is your shot.
So
Double
this is your
points.
shot
Let
at
it be
double
a game
points
I've
here.
played.
Here we go. Everybody buckle up.
You play that again?
Where the hell have I heard that?
I know it sounds like it's two separate sounds. Of
No, it's
the-
like a dynamite thing.
and then the thing,
Yeah.
but it's one specific thing that I'm looking for.
Can you play it one more time, please?
And I'll just say straight up, just because I know you all might be thinking it, it's not dynamite or something like that. I know it sounds like a fuse and then a thing, because it is a fuse and then a
Exactly what it
thing,
sounds like.
but it's not dynamite.
Do it again.
So it's a fuse and then a explosion, but it's not like a bomb or dynamite.
Oh my
or-
god.
It's a very specific thing.
Okay.
Malcolm, we're going to go to you first on this one before we go to
Okay.
Mark and Patrick. So whenever you're ready.
I don't know.
A musket. Unfortunately not, but do you want to take a swing and a guess at a game? Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Before we actually do that. When we did Mark's, did he do the sound effect and the game guess and then you guys went?
I believe so.
So there was no chance at like Malcolm getting it or Mark getting it
I
after.
think because I didn't know, I just wrote the noise that I thought it was, and you were like, "What about the game?" Like just so you did with
Okay, so
Malcolm.
yeah, so then Malcolm, take a swing. Sadly, it is not Last of Us 2. Mark, do we have a sound effect guess?
I just put like cannonball / artillery. I don't know if
and a
that's
game.
Battlefield 1.
I am sorry, that is no points for you on that one, Patrick. Last of Us, bomb and multiplayer. Unfortunately, no points for
Good
any
guess,
of you.
though.
I didn't get
Fellas-
to guess the game though.
Oh, sure. Well, you said Last of Us, so I.
But like I was trying to be specific
Fine,
about what
sure,
noise.
Take his guess at the game.
One game, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's only in one game.
Really loud in my ear right now.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna guess Warzone.
Sadly, it is not Warzone. Fellas, this is a creeper from Minecraft.
Mother,
I never played that game, so
mother
I mean,
of
I've played
God,
it before.
Saint
but-
Mary, bro. That noise was
Familiar
like,
to
oh
you?
my God, like where have I heard that before?
That's just great.
Anyways,
Damn.
Is it the last one?
Now I can't stop
no,
hearing
we're
it.
now over to Mark. I forget. I did it in a way where there'd be like an even amount of rounds for each of you. I just forget. Actually, I guess I could just check here really quick. We are coming up to. Well, this is Mark.
So angry at myself.
After this one for Mark, you each have one more go around, but you've all done your specific ones, and then technically I have a tiebreaker if we need it, but we'll
Cool.
see what happens.
We won't need it.
Okay, Mark, this is coming to you. What is the sound effect, fellas? What could it be? And then we'll get to games after. Now, again, I know this one to write the sound effect kind of implies the game, but we'll get there. Malcolm or Patrick, are we ready?
Oh, am I first for this one?
Mark is. Fuck. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mark, what do we got?
Pac-Man chomping,
Pac-Man chomping. Pac-Man munching.
devouring
Devouring
gum
gum-gums.
That's
No,
it
yum
absolutely is
yums.
not a point.
What the hell does that mean?
I thought everyone would assume that I knew what it
Like he's eating the balls, is what he's saying.
I think he didn't know, and he's trying to get away with it. But
I put devouring yum yum.
what does that even mean? That just means eating.
He's right. I feel like there's no like I think he knows.
I'm
it.
sure he knows it, but
Yeah.
also it's like it could be any game where you eat
Malcolm,
something.
Mark and Patrick. Mark, a guess, please.
Oh, Pac-Man.
Yes.
Miss Pac-Man.
Yes.
Pac-Man arcade game.
You can't. He said Pac-Man.
0 point.
But I said
No
Pac-Man
point.
arcade game.
No
Pac-Man's
point.
an arcade
Pac-Man
game.
But there's a
is
Pac-Man
like
arcade game. There's a Pac-Man.
No
PC
point.
game.
No point.
Let's try a different guess, huh? Because you basically just said
What
the
fucking
same answer
Pac-Mans
as
are
Mark.
Mr. Pac-Man.
Sorry, Malcolm, that will be no
Senior
points.
Pac-Man.
I would have accepted something like Smash because he's in that. I would have accepted
yeah,
Pac-Man
yes.
256, a Pac-Land, perhaps.
Wouldn't have guessed any of
Even
them.
a Pac-World. All right, let's move on here. Patrick, this one's coming to you. Now, I know what you're all going to think for this one, that it's in one game. There are 3 answers you could give for what games this is in, so I don't want to hear any fucking nonsense. Okay?
Okay.
No fucking nonsense.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Can you stop breathing really heavy into the mic? It's like
Sorry.
bothering the shit out of me.
Do we need it again, or is everybody okay here?
I think I'm good.
Patrick's looking pretty confident.
Am I
over
first,
there.
right?
Yes, you
Thank
are.
God. Because I don't know what the
Seems to be
third
ready.
answer that could have been for this one
And
is.
Mr. Malcolm.
I'm only aware of 2 answers for this one. Right? Huh, Mark?
Patrick, what do we got? A clicker. Yes. Malcolm and Mark.
Why are you writing the games down, bro?
Clicker noise. I'm just going to toss right out there. I am not accepting remakes or remasters
I'm just saying Last
as
of Us.
answers for this. So, Patrick, that will net you 2 points. Mr. Malcolm, you got 1 point for the sound. Give me a game. Sure, Last of Us 2. Mark, 1 for clicker. And we need a game.
Last of Us.
Well, he's already
I
got
said
Last of Us.
Oh, I get to go third.
Yeah, well,
cool.
And I'm
well,
not
that's the
accepting
order for this one, at least.
remakes or remasters, so I'm not taking like Last of Us Part 1 because that's just Last of Us. So not Last
I
of
have
Us.
to pick a game where there's a clicker sound that's not either of the Last of Us games.
Not Last of Us or Last of Us 2, but there's something in there
Yeah.
that I will accept.
The Last of Us Left Behind DLC.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck both of you.
That was the order,
choice
bro.
we have.
What do you mean?
I was like, I will take Left Behind because it's a DLC and it's its own bonus thing, not the main game.
Okay.
Malcolm, we're coming to you.
Sounds familiar. Getting erect.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do we got? Boink, sadly no.
Give him a point. Sonic Spring Jump?
Yes. Jump pad noise.
It's super vague though.
I mean, I like.
Bro, how many games have a jump pad noise?
Honestly, half the time he said don't put the game. The other half he said put the game. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But to me, there's so many games that have a spring pad noise. So you could have just been like you're just saying that sounded like a jump pad. That's not specific that you know the game. Is what I'm saying.
Let's defer to Mr. Matthew.
I know that he didn't. I know that he didn't know it because he said he could have said like from Sonic or whatever.
You think? You think that?
Because to me, if it's an identification game where you got to figure out what the sound effect is in the game and stuff, he doesn't know. He just
I don't know. I feel like sometimes he explicitly said
But I
don't
mean,
put the
we've been
game. Other
doing
times he said
guess
don't
the
explicitly
noise
put
and
the
then
name.
guess the
I
game.
know,
Yeah.
but like it's not even the game guessing
That's
thing
true,
at this point.
though.
It's just like a noise.
But we're not in the guessing the game part of the.
You're saying the first part should just be like regardless of the game. It's just like a noise that you hear.
I don't know.
I don't think that's what he wants.
I'm just going as
but-
what I
Okay,
interpreted.
purely because we've been playing fast and loose with this,
Yeah.
I will grant you the point, but this has all been a very good thing for me to know going forward in the future that if I ever want to do this again,
Yeah.
to figure it out a little bit more.
But
Also, I made this like weeks ago over the Christmas holidays.
But
I've
my-
been sitting on this for forever.
But my
Yeah.
thing is, Patrick should definitely not be able to get 2 points on this because he didn't even know the game at all. But now he's gonna get it because I.
But now I get to guess
I
the
wrote
game.
Yeah,
everyone's
but
done
I'm
that.
saying he
Like,
gets
someone
2
will guess
points.
the game and then everyone else gets
But
the
how does he get 2 points from not even knowing where it's from and just saying spring pad noise? I don't think he should get 2 points. Is what I'm thinking.
Luck of the draw.
I mean, no, but you would have seen it even if I went first. You would have seen Sonic
Oh.
on my board and then just said Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, this is all good learning experience for me for the future. Malcolm, give me a game.
Sonic.
There we go. You didn't get 2 points, but you'll get one. Mark.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
That works.
Sonic and Tails.
There we
Am I gonna get the game?
Using the answer. Okay, there we go. I believe. Shit, this is now our last one. And Mark, this will be your first guess at the game. Here
What?
we go, fellas.
How
I'm
far
going?
is Mark ahead of me? 3.
Yes.
Wait, it's my turn. You're saying?
Well, you'll guess the game first for this
Oh,
one. But
okay.
you can all write this sound effect. Okay, here we go.
That sounds so
Bit of
familiar.
a tricky one.
I absolutely know this.
Oh my god.
Everybody's gonna write down their guesses. Can you believe we're almost?
I don't think this is a game though.
Can you believe we're almost at the end of this game? And can you believe
I don't know if this is
probably
right.
an hour into the show?
Oh my god, it's not what I'm thinking.
Wait,
Oh
wait,
my god,
one
it's actually
second.
not what I'm thinking. Play it one more time.
I'm not going to give away the game, but I'm going to write down the.
I'm not right. But
I'm not right, but I have to write what I'm thinking it is.
I'm not right, but I'm not
Okay, can we go?
Mark, give me.
I
a
hate
sound
myself.
So I put Fallen Boss from Software games, like when you defeat a boss.
effect. Okay.
I'm so embarrassed. I don't even want to show my answer.
I saw PlayStation there written. What was that?
No, I'm not showing my answer.
What'd you put, Malcolm? Traversing the Mist.
Traversing the Mist. Well, I don't even know what that
Elden
means.
Ring. When there's a boss, you have to traverse the mist.
Oh, like the fog shit you walk
Yeah.
through.
It's
So
not
I put
that.
Fallen Boss when you kill a boss. And I was gonna say, I mean, can I do a game afterwards too?
Here's what I'm gonna say. I cannot give any of you points for the sound effect.
It's definitely from Software.
Oh my
That's
god.
Death-
Wait, can I show
Death
my
Souls,
guess?
Huh?
Can I show my guess now? I'm just not embarrassed.
Sure.
Wait, I kind of
no?
erased it.
PlayStation noise.
PS2.
No, it's not.
Is it not from Death Souls? Like Death. From
Well,
Soft-
so
from
let's do
Software?
games. Give me a game, Mark.
Death Souls. Like, what's it? Sorry. What the fuck's the game called? Demon Souls.
I will accept Demon Souls.
Bloodborne.
I will accept Bloodborne.
So it is the boss noise, no?
You can't say Demon Souls or Bloodborne.
You said one already.
Does Elden Ring count?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is you dying. It's like the you died, the game over noise.
That's
That's why I
not the-
couldn't
not
really
the
give
boss
you-
being killed.
Yeah, that's why. So I couldn't really give you points for that, but I can, in fact, give each of you a point for guessing a game. Also,
But
nobody
gets-
said Dark Souls.
But Patrick gets double points for Spring, right? But I said the exact. I said the fucking company that made the game.
What was
It
I
is
gonna
what it
say?
is.
No Dark Souls though. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I kept saying Death
Is that
Souls.
game?
I don't know why.
10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So 21 for Malcolm, 25 for Patrick, and then 28 for Mark. So I guess that means he wins. Well, there's no real point in doing the tiebreaker, but do you want to hear it anyways, just as a little fun one? Here we go.
Oh, good.
Oh, Legos and like the
Is it dry bones?
no, it's in the Lego
Lego
Star Wars when
builds.
you build something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's building something in the Lego games.
I would have liked that.
Give me a game, everyone.
Lego Star
Hit the
Wars.
camera. Yes, Lego Star Wars.
Lego Marvel superheroes.
There you go.
Harry Potter? Lego Harry Potter?
Lego Batman.
So there
Lego
you go.
anything.
Look at that.
Lego Indiana
Um,
Jones.
So, anyways,
Lego count?
I guess that means we got to add to the whiteboard up there that I owe Mark something. And there you go, everybody. Guess
If
the
you
sound
if you
effect.
want after this, when we go to McDonald's, you can just get me a milkshake, and I'll get my food, and you can just get me the milkshake as the price.
I feel
I suppose that'll do.
and we'll just get it up right off.
maybe it should be something in equal value to what we've been doing, like equal
wings?
value to the wings.
I mean the milkshake's like $5-6. I don't know. It's cheaper, but
Maybe
I
two
don't.
milkshakes.
I don't. Oh. I don't mind the one milkshake.
I got marker on myself, damn it. Anyways, that's the topic. Fucking moving on.
Can we leave this all in?
No.
Okay.
Patrick, take us away.
All right, guys. So I was reflecting on.
This is gonna be long. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I didn't start
No,
yet.
I'm just kidding.
I was reflecting on some of the past dates I've been on, and
Yep.
something that stuck out to me was
Here we go.
something that stuck out to me was the one that I spent the most money on, like first date.
Wow.
So, I'm talking with this girl, and she suggests going.
Sorry, just to ask really quickly. Is this current
No,
or is this like a while ago?
this was a while ago.
Okay.
So I'm talking with this girl, and she suggests going to get some Korean barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one place that was brought up to me, like around that same time. So it was like kind of like perfect. So I was like,
Take
oh,
me there.
like I know a place,
Yeah.
and it's this place called Miga, which is right beside 168 Sushi,
Oh.
a sushi place we go to all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Never mind. Carry on.
We will be there.
If you go there,
Co-
50-50 odds.
Yeah, you will find us there. Just come. No. So we go
Oh
in
my
there.
God, imagine how cool it would be if we could ever convince them, be like 168, let us come do like another live show like we
Oh,
did at UCM.
wow.
And, like, it wouldn't make any sense.
While we-
Make
while
any
we
sense.
eat it.
We're just,
And
like,
give us
ordering
food.
sushi,
Give
yeah.
us food.
It wouldn't make any sense for us to be there because, like, what are we trying to promote at your restaurant? But
Yeah.
just like the idea of recording at 168 just sounds so funny to me.
Yeah,
Anyways, do
God.
carry on.
Anyways, we all know what Korean barbecue is, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where you're cooking your own food. So you're at a table and there's like the fire in front of you and they bring you the meats and you cook it, right? So we get there and I can't remember. I don't think there must have been prices on the menu.
Mhm.
But at first I thought it was like all you can eat, like 168. Like you just order the meats, they bring it to you and it's like one price.
Big mistake.
So all said
Is that a
and done.
pun?
So all said and
Steak.
what? Wait, make a big mistake. Oh, there it is.
No, what, you didn't mean
I didn't
that.
mean it that way, but we
I
got
heard
there.
it.
We got
Oh,
there
I
in
see.
the end.
Yeah, so all said and done, my bill for this first
Can we-
date.
Can we all guess and we'll
Go
see who's
ahead.
closest?
Yeah.
For both of you, you paid for both.
Pay for the table.
I'm gonna go $130.
Okay.
$200.
175.
$200.
Wow.
$200 was my bill for this first date, and if I recall correctly, there was a second, and then there was never talking to this girl again.
Hmm.
Wow.
Just like that.
The second date was the same place.
No, the second date was a different. Same
Four-
place. $400 drop. No.
Cheers, let's go again next week.
This was, I believe, I hate brown people, girl. I believe, yeah.
Oh
but
my
this was
God.
like
Jesus Christ.
the revelation came on the second date. I
You
think.
took the
For-
I hate brown people girl to
But I
a
didn't know at the
restaurant.
time.
Let's just in case anybody doesn't quite understand what we're talking about, Patrick, there was a girl that you went on these 2 dates with who
Yeah.
told you
Yeah, that well, she didn't explicitly say it, but she did everything but say it explicitly.
okay, because the way you phrased that was just like I hate brown people girl, and I just I want to make it clear that that's not you saying that. That was a girl that
Hey,
you went
brown
on a
people
couple
girl.
dates,
Hey,
dates
brown
with
people
who said
girl.
that. I just wanted to clarify.
Clarify
It's a
that,
woman that
okay.
he's met that who's expressed negative opinions of.
of that race of people.
Anyways, so sorry. What's your topic with first dates
So
and all this?
so yeah, no, I guess I was just reflecting on that, and I was hoping before I go to the next part of this topic to open the floor. If you guys have any, like, it doesn't have to be like about the money you spent, but just like first date stories that are like weird or stand out to you.
I haven't been on many. I know we've talked
Yeah.
about this, where it's like yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's like the, pathetic power hour where we just go around the table, the four of us, and it's like, yeah, like whatever. Been on like a couple days, and like none of us have fucking, not really done that much. But of the 3 first dates that I've been on, I talked about this a while ago when I talked about Varshnai's and how that was kind of my favorite. Didn't we talk about
We talked about favorite
or like
dates.
ideal first dates or something? But I assume that's not where you're going with this.
Well, we're talking about what we've lived, right? Like what we've lived.
But you're not
okay.
going down the same path, I assume, as ideal or
No,
like
no.
picture perfect.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well then I'm just saying, I know I mentioned this forever ago then, but just the I guess quick version would be like Varshnai's date was really nice, where it was at the Ago and
Yeah.
then going for like food after, because it was just really nice. And it was one of those things where like I talk about it where it's like neither one of us really thought of it as a first date. It's more like looking back on it, or at least I kind of considered our first date, so it was nice to have no pressure. This other first date that I'm thinking of that I mentioned forever ago was just dinner, and that was nothing
Was
fancy.
it like really like a really good first date? Was it better than the one that you and Vars shared?
No.
I'm just trying to get him into shit.
No, I still
I know.
said
I know which
Varshnai's
one he's
is the
talking about. This is
best.
the one that you were like set up for, right?
No, so the one I will say where it was
that one?
like weird
I
or
remember
whatever,
that one.
or this was like my least favorite of the 3, and I think I mentioned this on the show at the time, was the one that I was set up for with Lemma, who was on last
Remember
week.
that?
Hi,
I
Lemma.
do, yeah.
Where it was like I was on Tinder or whatever and came across one of Lemma's friends, and Lemma saw it and then like called that friend and was just like, "Oh, my friend like just found your TikTok and whatever." And she was like,
Tinder.
Yeah.
You said
TikTok.
TikTok.
I say TikTok. Oops. She was showing like her friend my Tinder and whatever, and then
She
being
loves
like,
your
"Oh,
TikTok."
like see if you find him and whatever." And she ended up finding me, and then like we matched and shit, and then like a couple days later went on our first and only date. And that was the thing where she picked the restaurant in the city, in like the distillery district, because I was just like, we'll do dinner, fine, whatever. And it wasn't like a hoity-toity restaurant, but it was definitely on the pricier side.
She picked it.
Yeah.
You paid?
Yes. I also paid. And that was that must have been, with tip and everything, that was easily $250.
Wow.
Maybe even slightly
That's a
closer
yike.
to $3.
Wow.
Well,
Hold on. She
That's like
picked
a
the place.
That's like a chunk of my paycheck, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna let you finish the
but
story.
hold on. In her defense and everything, like she had maybe 2 drinks and I had probably 3 or 4. Like, so we were both drinking, which is what, without drinks, it probably would have been like 160, 170, maybe.
Okay.
Like it would have been like significantly
Like over
less.
about $100 worth of drinks.
Maybe not that high, but like at least $50 easily of drinks
Yeah,
or so.
yeah.
Which also then, it would have made
Tax
the
and
tip
tip
and
yeah.
all that slightly better. So like the drinks are definitely, and anytime you go out and about, drinks are what fucking kill you. But long story short, it was like a fine date. I had a good time. I had no problem. It was just like, what I kind of thought about in the moment is it was one of those things I was like, I don't know if I talked as much as I should have, or maybe if I came across as quiet. And that's absolutely what happened, because after it, like, it didn't seem like, not what you think I'm about to say, but there was no like, because we were done dinner like relatively early in the evening, so there was no like, oh, let's go catch a movie or like, hang out and just walk around, because it was like the summer, so we could have just, hung out more. It was more like, okay, dinner's over, like,
See ya.
see ya, we're both going our separate ways now kind of thing. But I had a good time and liked Lemma's friend well enough and anything. And all I had done afterwards was just like, hey, thanks for tonight, whatever. Like, if you ever want to hang out again sometime, like,
You didn't take her home?
no.
She lived in the city?
Yeah.
And you didn't take her home?
No, I didn't drive. I trained down.
But like,
Didn't-
take her
you
home.
Didn't accompany her home?
Like, take her home.
No, I don't.
Walk her home.
Whatever.
It's the dark.
What? It was not dark out.
But did you get the vibe that she was like you said, like they're just gonna okay, bye, I'm going now, or was it like was she like, oh, like
Not in any rude way, but I got a slight, like,
she's not feeling it.
I think she had a good time and everything, but I also got a slight, like,
I don't want to continue.
yeah, like I'm kind of good kind of thing. And all I had done afterwards was just like, hey, if you ever want to hang out sometime again, just let me know. Like super, no pressure, no anything, blah, 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 blah. But it was like a day or two went by that I hadn't heard back.
Where have you been?
And then
That's what he texted.
Lemma was like asking me at work, like, oh, did you hear back from like so-and-so, whatever. I was like, no, like I just said like, you know, if you ever want to hang out again, let me know kind of thing. But I haven't heard back yet. And I guess Lemma said that to her friend, which in hindsight, I wasn't necessarily crazy about. Because then the friend finally reached out to me and was just kind of like, hey, thanks, but no thanks kind of thing and blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, yeah, sure, no worries. But it was kind of like I think I would have just gotten ghosted. But I think if Lemma hadn't stepped in and been like, hey, you know, he just
That's
asked
crazy that
kinda
she would have ghosted you, bro.
whatever. Oh, for sure.
$250.
Thanks for the meal, Dumbo. I think for me, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't opt for a place that's super expensive just because I'm like, I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on someone I'm not sure about yet, I guess. But at the same time,
but that's the thing. She
she
opted
suggested
for
it.
that place.
I know, yeah, that was a little
That's
bit.
when you go.
It's kinda weird, isn't
I don't
it?
want to go
If I was you, I'd be like, let's
Popeyes
pick
sounds
somewhere
good.
else.
I also I might be kind of making that up. Like she might have like sent me the place or whatever and been like, this is what I was thinking. And I said, actually, the more I think about it, because I don't want to besmirch any names out there. Yeah. I think what it was is that we just agreed to go to the distillery district. And then I think once we were there,
She
we were
picked a
sort of
spot.
like, what do we want to do kind of thing. And she had pointed out that place. I was
Okay.
like, we could go there if you want.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, kind of thing. So it was less of like a pre-plan. It was more of like a on the spot.
You made it sound like she was like going through Google Maps and she saw the $3
Or the
signs.
$3
and-
$4 signs.
No,
The
like,
$4
no,
signs
we were
and-
there together. And then she was like, we can go there. Because I think she had been there.
She saw Michelin star and she was
before
like,
or
"Yep, that's the one."
So it was like a, hey, I've been here before.
Just
like,
how many
you know,
Michelin stars are there?
we can go
How many
there.
Michelin
Two-
stars?
two
does
minutes-
this
2 minutes.
restaurant have?
Which Michelin star restaurant are you taking me to?
Yeah.
But
Gustos.
yeah, that definitely was like a, I guess to what you're saying, Mark, it definitely was a slight lesson, I guess, going forward of
It's
like
an
maybe
experience,
for a
but-
first date, don't go to like,
Sure.
Barbarians.
sure,
Like,
don't go
I-
to somewhere crazy expensive.
Like I've had a couple of relationships, but I don't think I've ever spent almost $300 even on my girlfriend, like going out to dinner, for example.
Now I would. I mean, now with Varsh and I,
Yeah.
we're
How pissed would Varsh be if you did that for this random girl, but never for her?
no,
Wow.
That's
I-
too expensive. It's too expensive.
trying to think when this comes out. If I'm not dreaming,
We can cut that out if you want.
oh god, no, and I'm not worried because I plan on taking her to fancy dinners. If I'm not dreaming, this comes out February 10th. So at the time of recording this, it's like
Valentine's
You'll have
Day?
already done it, so you're in the clear.
well, no, it'll be
You know
2
what's-
weeks since Varsh and I's 1 year
Oh,
anniversary.
when's your 1 year?
February 25th.
Oh, are
I
you
don't know
expecting a text from us or
No.
you're not expecting a
No,
text?
Hey,
I don't
Matty.
think we're gonna do dinner for that because I have something else. I mean, I'm sure we will, but I have something else as like a idea in mind. But now, to your point, like I would take Varsh to a fancy dinner
Yeah.
now, no problem, because it's like
You know what's kind
let's
of
do this kind of thing.
You know what's
but
kind
as a
of
first date.
Yeah.
You know what's kind of weird? I'm pretty sure I've seen videos online of girls talking about like first dates, and I'm fairly certain there are opinions out there of girls saying that if the guy doesn't take them on an expensive first date, not an
Wacky.
expensive, but like an expensive enough restaurant kind of thing,
I've never heard
then
that
it's
before.
you've never heard
I've heard that pretty often.
You've heard that?
I've heard the idea of like, and I'm not saying this is what happened to Matty, but I'm saying I've heard of the idea that of girls being like, you know, a good-looking girl being like, oh, I'm gonna go on a bunch of different dates and get a bunch of free dinners and kind of like trying to like use people, I guess, in that sense.
Okay.
But I've never heard of the idea of like, oh, the first date has to be really expensive type thing.
What
Well,
you were
it's like-
describing with that, Patrick, sounds like, you know, when there's like the Instagram reels or the TikToks of some guy out on like the street at night, just like talking to random drunk girls.
Should
or
the guy
whatever,
pay first?
and be
Or
like
whatever the
that
hell it
type
is?
of shit of like, oh, like does the guy have to take you to an expensive restaurant? And
How
it's
tall
some-
does he have to be to?
And it's some fucking valley
Yeah.
girl being like, yes,
Yeah.
it's got to be at least $300 on the
Yeah,
bell.
and they go, and they, and they go, oh, how much does he have to make a year? And she goes, 700 grand.
I
700
literally
grand.
saw that video today.
400,000.
I literally
1.2.
saw that video today where it's this one girl and they're like asking. It's not like in the street, like it's more like an interview type thing. But they ask her like, oh, like, you know, ideally, what kind of money is your husband?
They're
making?
not on a podcast
And then
or
it's these
something?
two guys like watching it, and one's like, I'm gonna say she says like 150, and the other guy's like, oh, I think you're lowballing. I'm gonna say like, you know, 225, and then she's like, probably around like $650,000 a year, and the two of them just both like fall out of their chairs, and they're like, we were being like, we thought we were being like
Yeah.
a little mean, but not like too bad. But it's like we gave her way too much credit.
650,000.
That's like surgeon numbers.
I've
right
seen
there.
I've seen
But-
so many podcasts, and they'll do that, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, what do you have to offer?" And it's just like,
That's the
and it's just supposed to make it look stupid.
That's the
Yeah.
stupid God.
Those-
That has
those
to be a
podcasts are
whole
so
other
horrible. I
conversation
know,
one day.
yeah.
But the stupid podcast where it's always these like idiot guys.
And
This,
these dumb
this
girls,
is why
too.
when we did the UTM episode and somebody asked us, they're like, "You're not some like
Misogyny.
misogynistic podcast or whatever." And I'm like, no, because I refuse. And even Varsh made fun of me in the beginning where she's like, "What are people gonna think when they see four guys doing like a podcast?" I'm like, no. I refuse to be lumped in with these fucking losers who think it's like the 1930s still, and they can just like tell their woman to do whatever they want. And the fucking guys, when it's like all these guys, I assume to varying degrees of education, and they have some like 18-year-old high school whatever like OnlyFans girl on, and then they're like, "You're running your OnlyFans, and doesn't that seem weird to be putting your body out there and all that shit?" It's like, shut the fuck up.
One that I actually like.
I digress. I hate those guys in those
I
podcasts.
love when they're like name 3 countries.
No,
aside
I was just
from-
about to say that, and it's some girl. She goes, Jamaica, Europe, and Asia.
Paris.
And someone's like, Europe's a beautiful country.
Yeah, and then they think it's like these gotcha things, and it's like, what? It's the same. Sorry, no, I won't go on a whole thing. But go, Patrick. Steer me away
know,
from
go
my
on a bit.
diatribe.
Okay, can I talk about some dates? I mean, so
Please.
I had one. Are we talking still first dates then?
Yeah, honestly,
I guess
it doesn't
yeah.
have to be first date. It
Okay.
doesn't have to be.
Just
Any
like
dates?
interesting dates.
I mean,
What was the second part of this, by the way? Just I want to
Yeah,
ask.
well, we
please.
still want to get around.
Okay,
Uh,
sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've only also had a couple first dates. Boo-hoo for me.
Cry
No,
us
but-
a river.
Yeah, a little violent. But yeah, I mean, one of them was like at the person's place. We like ordered,
Oh yeah.
we ordered pizza and just like watched like a show or something. It was fun. Just kind of like lay down and just watch the show.
Yeah.
And then the other one was like, I believe it was just bowling. And I like bowling, so I was like, I kind of brought up the idea of like, to me that's a good place to kind of like, you know, it's probably a bad idea now thinking back on it because you don't really get to talk to them as much because you're one by one going. If you went in a group, that would make more sense, but that's not a date at that point.
This is also what we talked about, right? For the ideal dates
Yeah.
was like coming up. Was it like an arcade or was it like
Yes,
a movie
museum or
dinner?
something.
Have you guys
Yeah,
ever
this is
been
all
on a
coming
date with a
back to it.
girl and no, you've never been on a date with a girl? Damn, I guess Force doesn't exist. Have you guys ever been on a date with a girl and it's been playing like maybe at an arcade and you guys have been playing games and you've been winning a whole bunch and you could tell that the other party's kind of annoyed and you try to like lay off a little bit and
I've done that before,
it
but
all
we were
easy.
both. It was pretty competitive.
okay, so
Relatively-
you didn't have
relatively.
to like lay off a little bit.
No, not really. No.
Okay.
I haven't personally experienced that. No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Have you?
Maybe. I don't know. I just felt a little. I felt a little bad. I don't know.
You
So
went to
I-
an arcade
That's-
recently?
Oh, hold on. Let's just relax
Okay,
on
we'll-
that. Oh
we'll
my
cut that out,
God.
we'll cut that
Yeah.
Anyways, Malcolm, what was your first date like, or whatever the hell we were talking about before I had to cut all that out?
I've been on a few first dates. None
Just a-
expensive.
just a few?
Just a few.
Just a few?
None
Give a
expensive.
number.
I don't have a number. I don't know.
Damn right you don't have a
double or
number.
double digits
Tells
or
you all you need to know.
No.
Triple digits.
Simple digits.
100 first dates.
150 first dates.
Is that a movie? Isn't that some like rom com movie?
50 first dates.
1,150.
1,152 first dates.
That's a number that doesn't exist.
Who's the star of that one? Brad Pitt.
I was thinking McConaughey, but
McConaughey. Oh, that's a good one.
I haven't spent a lot of money on first dates. The 3 most recent first dates I've had, obviously Isabel is the most recent first date I've had. I think we just went on a walk downtown Toronto, and then a week later we went to the Science Center.
So that first walk down the city, totally free.
So it was completely free. It was nice.
It was completely free.
Completely free. Other than the $2 I had to pay for parking.
Oh,
damn.
and I thought you meant like he felt free. I was like, what are you talking
No, I just
about?
meant like walk in the city.
like money wise.
Money wise. Great first date.
Oh.
It was actually quite an enjoyable first date compared to another first date I had a couple years ago with this girl, and we went mini golfing, and then we just drove around a bit. And when we were driving around a bit, she started talking. And when she started talking,
Is this the one I'm thinking of?
I don't know, but she said, you know, when like funny things happen or like anything happens, I just like to say that's so famous.
Oh God, that's
And
not what I was
just-
thinking
like,
of, but that's
"Ugh."
awful.
So she's like, if you did something like really good, like got a hole in one, I would say that's so famous. And
What does that mean?
That sounds like a red flags
He-
card.
he
to me.
goes-
Like if
he
we were
goes-
playing red flags, it would be like, oh, but red flag. Anytime you do anything, she says
That's
that's
so
famous.
famous.
He just goes corner here's fine.
Get out.
Parks.
Corner here is fine.
Get out of the car.
He doesn't. Wait, what? What?
Like you're saying, dropping her off, like letting her out of the car.
You're letting her know where it's fine.
Yeah.
You're not asking. You're telling her. That
Yeah, there's good.
It's good. All right, that'll do.
That's a good spot. No,
Nice red lights.
Enjoy the walk.
so Matty was saying, imagine Malcolm like gripping the wheel, not even looking at it. He's like, get out.
Get out of my car.
I don't.
Not even looking at it's so crazy to not even look over at her.
Malcolm's
Like, how
driving,
insane is that?
and Malcolm's driving, and she just says, "Yeah, like sometimes I just say that's so famous or whatever." Brakes.
Like, not a
Get
slow.
out of the car.
Does he like slam or not?
I assume it's like she feels it. Not like anybody's flying forward, but it's like a.
I think it's a calm, really controlled stuff.
No, I was thinking like all of a sudden he slams on it, like she like flies forward a little bit.
I don't want it to be like they fly forward and like hit. I just want it like more of like a not a crazy, but just a noticeable,
A bit
little,
aggressive.
like, just
A
a
bit
noticeable
aggressive.
little like,
It's one of the ones where you slow down really well until the very end, where you're like,
and then you brake hard,
He tried to control it and he was like, fuck it, I'm stopping.
and then it's just the fucking not even just like, get out of my car.
oh my god! I
Oh,
could have
God,
sworn. I
okay.
don't know if this was a first date of yours, Malcolm. But I could have sworn you were telling me about a first date where
Oh, shit.
you guys were like in Brampton skating, and then you said
Oh,
something. She started like
yeah.
she ran into the forest or something. Started
What?
was that a thing?
Are you
or
No,
confusing
that
that,
was
or are you
not- that was
confusing
not-
another
Like she
friend
was,
of ours?
she jumped a fence. She jumped a fence to get away from you or something.
No.
No?
That does not happen with me.
You're confusing.
Are you confusing
No, not
another friend
Romano.
of ours?
Not Romano.
Well, now you went and had to
Sorry,
name
yeah,
drop.
I think she wants me to go get her.
That was God. That was
was
such
scary.
a weird fucking.
Yeah, but that's not me.
Oh man.
No, not the Romano thing, but like.
No, that did not happen with me.
Oh, okay.
Um,
One of Malcolm's first dates ran into the woods.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna.
Didn't
talk
she
about,
jump a
I'm gonna
fence?
no, I'm gonna talk about two more first dates. Another one
Here we
was
go.
with a girl from Toronto. I think before that, so famous girl.
Okay.
And I think we went to the ROM,
Hmm.
and she smoked very often, and
Like cigarettes or weed?
weed, and she
Okay.
had these permanent high eyes.
Oh
And
no!
so whenever she'd look at me, it would be like there's no emotion. It's like this,
Jeez, that's kind of scary.
just like that. Every time she'd look at me, and I felt so uncomfortable. I'm like trying to look for any sort of emotion in this girl. There was
yeah.
nothing.
Any sign of life.
Any side of life. It was awful, and
God.
I went on a couple more dates with her, and it just
I hate that.
because like she was nice, but it just went downhill.
Yeah.
We got in a fight over like feminism, whatever.
Oh.
That was the one I was thinking of. Anyways, what was your other date, Malcolm?
Swift move on.
I'm not against feminism. I love women.
Okay.
Thank you for saying that.
Lemma was like just on it last
Yeah,
week.
right?
Yeah.
Barbie.
Another first date. It wasn't a bad one. You can bleep out the name, but it was
Here we go.
it was a couple of years ago. And,
Okay.
Okay. Wait, is that from high school? Is there,
Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
the one who like lived on a
on
farm
a
or
farm,
something?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta bleep out as well.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. She just drove around. She drove down here. And we went to,
Asshole. yeah, thanks. Like,
yeah. Whatever.
like there's no way he would have.
I'm just so used to Matthew, bro. Like,
Patrick didn't even look back at you, dude.
Yeah.
Patrick just kept looking at Malcolm like it was cool.
I'm just so used to it.
Just
Yeah, whatever.
completely disrespect him and he doesn't even fucking react to it. He just accepts it.
Oh boy! I just
Okay.
want to say,
Yeah?
Patrick, I
Yeah,
love you
my
very
eyes
much.
It's like a couple with like one is clearly like super verbally abusive, and he says something really rude in public. Everyone looks and they're just like, "There's normal." Like they're used to it.
Patrick, I just want to say I love you, and that I do
no
give you a
abuse.
hard time, but it's okay. I love you.
All right.
Anyways.
Oh man, my eyes are probably so red.
We went to Goodfellas and we grabbed the takeout pizza,
Mm.
and then we went to Burlington Lakeshore and just sat down and ate a pizza.
She lives in Waterloo.
Yeah, she drove here from Waterloo, and then we
Oh
did that.
wow, that's
And
kind of
then-
romantic.
And then after that pizza in Burlington, we went to Gino's Pizza to get another large pizza because I was still hungry.
Wow.
Same day.
Same day.
Doubling up.
Within the hour, we were getting another pizza.
And she ate too.
She had some too, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I think we just went to some like I don't know, like naturey area and just parked and ate some more pizza.
That
yeah.
sounds like a good time.
Yeah, just went back to my house, chilled, and then she went home.
There you
Good
go.
date. It was a good day. No, that did not happen.
What is wrong? Why?
And we went back
That's
to my
not what
house.
happened.
And we went back to my house, and we just chilled for a
Why
little
even
bit.
include the detail? Like, you know we're gonna go there. Like, why?
He
include
goes-
the
he goes-
detail?
Because in my head, I know what happened, and that didn't happen, so I wouldn't even think.
And we
He
just
goes,
went back to my house, and we chilled for a little bit.
went to my house till she left.
Took her home, and then that was it. Took her home, that was night. Nothing else happened. That's all
Her
we
home
did.
sent her home.
So
That's
we went
so
back to my
good,
house,
bro.
and we chilled in my bed for 20
And
minutes, and then
that's
she went
what,
home.
and that's what it is, and that's how it is.
And that's
how
how
it
it
is.
is. That's how it happened.
Anyways, Patrick,
What's
what
your
was the
part?
rest
The
of
next
this
thing I
topic?
wanted to ask you guys about is, and honestly, we don't even need to talk about this because there's actually no real way of answering this.
Okay.
But like, what is the target? Not the target amount, but what is the ceiling that you would spend on a first
I
date?
can
Yeah,
tell,
you're
I
right.
can tell you right off the bat.
Okay.
It depends on a couple things, and you tell me which category you want me to operate in.
Sure.
It depends on how long I've known this person.
Okay.
Like if we've been friends before, if I've known them for like a year or something, or
Okay.
if I'm just like completely meeting them for the first time. I think those are the two. There's two major categories there.
Give me
Like,
2 numbers then.
okay, so for someone who I've known for a long time and we've been friends, and now we're going on a date finally after we've been friends for a long time, I'd be willing to spend like $200, for example.
Okay.
Wow.
With someone who's like I just met for the first time, it depends on two things. One thing, how excited I am about them. If it's just kind of like I know nothing about them,
Yeah.
maybe like 100.
100 if you know nothing about
Yeah,
him?
like let's say $50 a person.
I
if
mean,
we're
it's
going
hard
like
to it's
a
hard
medium level
not to
place.
spend like
I
when you go
know.
out, like everything's
If you're going to like even like a medium level restaurant, you're gonna spend at least $100.
Let's go to shawarma.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
Go
not a
to
first. That's
shawarma?
not a good first
Some
date.
shawarma, why not?
Because I'm thinking not even just restaurant. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking like go out and do an activity, go to the arcade, go to the movies. What like you're spending like let's say $50 or $60 or whatever it is.
But
like,
also,
in that range.
yeah, also usually it's not just one thing. Like usually it would be like go to the arcade,
And then
let's
watch-
get some food,
Sure,
or go
yeah.
to the arcade, let's watch a
Back-
movie.
I think in and around
Back to the
Okay.
van.
Back of the van?
I think in and around 100 is.
God.
I think in and around 100 is like super reasonable for like a first date for someone you've never even really met before.
Yeah.
But for someone you've known for a long time and you're like you're closer and now you're going on a date, I think a couple $100 is cool.
That begs the question though of like what's the average amount on it that you'd spend on a date or that you do spend on dates?
Like dinner date or just date in general?
Just date in general.
Average. I don't know.
Between 50 and $100.
Yeah.
Usually it's
Somewhere in
between
that
50
range.
and
Because
100, right?
imagine all the
'Cause, like,
times you go
Varsh
like
and
for
I-
drinks or something.
Sure,
or
but like
something.
there have been times where Varsh and I have done like mini golf, and it's
Yeah.
like okay, that's like maybe even like $20-$30, and that's all we do that night, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like we don't even do food or anything.
And
Really.
there's
And
some
then
that
there's
are
other
more-
times where we just get food, and it's
$50.
Whatever
Honestly,
it is.
it always differs because Isabel doesn't eat like any food out really, so I
Oh,
never have to
okay.
spend food on her house. So it's usually just activities or like if we're out like going around, so I'll just like buy her something from a vintage store or like a candle or something like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I'd say like around $50-$100.
That sounds about right.
It,
yeah.
I'm in agreement with Mark in that it depends on the situation. Like, put it this way: Varsh and I's first date, because that was something that like I wanted to go well, and because I really liked her and all that stuff, and like, was still trying to feel it out, and because we've been friends for years and all that. That was the type of thing where like I would have rather spent the $250 on her and I's first
Yeah.
date than the friend of Lemma's that she set us up with. Because that was more of a thing of like, it's a setup. I've never met you before. I don't really know you. Yeah, I'm having a good time and whatever and all that, but like, I don't necessarily feel as inclined to
So-
like spend the money. And with that thing too, by the way, I also didn't know going in what it was going to be because I didn't really like, I just don't think I was paying attention to the price of things in the moment. It was one of those things where like the bill came and like it's
Ooh.
on the outside. I'm like, yeah, like I'm pulling out my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
wallet
that's
and
how
shit.
exactly
And
how
on the
I was.
inside, I'm like just like crying, like
Yeah.
you fucking idiot.
That's-
like why are you spending?
That
all
was
this
my
money?
thought process as well. But can you just, I want to make sure I'm not mistaken here. Would it be safe to say that you regret that spending that money on that day? Or you regret spending that money on her specifically?
I don't know. It's weird because that's what I was getting at earlier when I was saying to me, it sounded like you also saying you regretted spending that money.
I think I did regret spending that money. And especially because I wasn't paying attention to,
Well-
I thought it was all you can eat and everything. And
Why? I guess.
why do I regret spending that money?
Yes. 'Cause I'm just wondering if you're thinking about it the same way I am.
Just because it was an accident and it didn't need to happen.
And also because the person wasn't someone you were like committed to, I guess. Or that you
I
were
mean, in
gonna
the
have
moment,
a-
I didn't know. Like, in
Sure.
the moment, I didn't
That's
know.
the thing where it's like in the moment you don't really know. It's easier to look back on it and be like,
that was
man,
a
I
waste."
wish I hadn't spent that money. Put it this way, I do look at it in some respects of like I wish I hadn't necessarily spent as much money as I did on this person that I only saw once and then never again. But that almost makes it sound like it's because I expect
Yeah.
something out of it, and it's to me, it's just a thing of like, even if that friend of Lemma's that like, even if her and I had gone on like a few more dates and let's just say like dated for like a month or so, I really wouldn't regret it as much then, because it's like, well, I got like it, you know, this person, I had like a little bit of time together and there was like maybe something there and blah, blah, blah. Whereas it's more, I guess, regrettable in the sense that like it was a one and done. So it was kind of like, well, then,
but also
why?
dating could be viewed through the lens of like financial risk as well, right?
Because you may
Sure.
you may like spend a lot of money on them over time versus like, is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
Like, if you split up,
you never know if you're gonna like hit it off with someone.
Sure.
So
I thought you
you're
were
gonna take them out either way,
I
right?
thought you were saying like if you're in a long term relationship and it ends, like you've invested a lot of money into them type.
I never really thought of it that
But you're talking
way.
about more like first dates.
I'm
like,
talking about first dates, like taking a
Yeah.
chance with someone.
At the end of the day, do I really regret it all that much? Not necessarily, because it's like, okay, you know,
It is
sure,
what it
in the
is.
moment.
it wasn't like a life altering.
Yeah, in the moment, it was like, that's a nice kick to the nuts, but like, it's not, you know,
The end of the world.
fucking money comes, money goes kind of thing.
Whoa,
So it's not like
he said it. Money comes and money goes. You're
you
right.
can't take it with you, as they say. So it's kind of like a, you know, whatever. So it's like, I don't necessarily regret it all that much, but you know, it's more of just like a looking back on it now, it's like you idiot, you didn't have to spend
Yeah.
$250 or whatever on it
Yeah.
on one dinner that, like, you know.
Yeah, I think we'd all be on the same. I think we're all on the same page of first date. It's like reasonable to expect max $100 to spend.
Go somewhere
know.
nice, do something
Depends.
nice, but it doesn't have to be, you know,
My thing-
fucking barbarians for
Sure.
a first date.
My thing is like, yeah, I think if it's like I would take someone to like not like a fast casual place, but also not like a fancy fine dining place. Somewhere in the middle where it's kind of like, it's really nice. It's like a fancier place, fancier than like a fast casual place, but it's still kind of like middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'd expect to pay like, you know, 50-ish bucks a person or $60 a person or something like that.
And if you are going to do a fancy thing, fucking prepare properly then. Don't go to drink. Eat beforehand so that
Yep.
you're not that hungry.
Honestly,
I feel like I'm
sometimes
being
I
attacked.
would do that.
Are you attacking?
No,
me?
I'm giving life advice to people
Oh,
out there. I'm
okay.
saying
You're
if
saying
you are
before
going to
you-
do, if you were going to take somebody to a fancy dinner, but you wanted to
Eat
like
first?
ease the burden, eat first
Well, what the fuck would you do there?
Hang out.
and don't drink. Because I'm saying that way you just get like something small for yourself. Let them get whatever they want. I'm literally just saying like to like reduce.
I don't
the
think that's
kick.
gonna. I think if you eat first, but they don't, they're gonna feel weird about you having like an appetizer and they're getting a main.
We'll be like, take it out.
I think he's right.
maybe the
Enough
drink-
that you'd still get a main, but not like you need a main and an app and a salad and a couple beers and all that kind of shit.
Or just don't drink.
I honestly feel like when it comes to like,
I'm also half joking here
Oh,
about the like going to a fancy dinner and like prepping before.
okay.
Half joking about
I
that.
feel
okay.
like when it comes to going on a date, if I'm like really excited about it, I'll drop some coin. Like I'll go more than I said. I'd go more than $100 if I wanted to. If I really like this person and it's like we're having a good time and it's like I even do the same thing with you guys. If we're out, I wasn't planning on spending that much, but screw it, I'll get another app or I'll get another whatever.
Yeah.
So if it's like that, but like because it's more like, you know, romantically driven, maybe your motivation's more kind of like, I feel like I would be more invested in like getting to know the person and moving forward with the person.
Yeah.
So I might be willing to drop a little bit more than if I'm hanging out with you guys because, you know, we hang out all the time.
There's an in the moment
Yeah,
factor to it too. That
spontaneity.
like, you know, not to be crude about it, but if you were on a first date and then it seemed like it was maybe gonna go a specific way, kind of thing, depending on how, you know, so and so, you might chill at your house after, as Malcolm put it. You know, that might also incline you to, you know,
That traditionally doesn't get done on the first date.
drop some
No,
cheddar.
no.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think it would. I think I would feel. I would feel weird about it on the first date. I think.
But you guys heard it here first, folks. Ladies, I mean, Mark. Impress him. If you're out on a date with Mark, really like knock his socks off, and he's gonna drop that coin for you.
Oh, I see.
But before we wrap this up, I want to mention my favorite date of all time.
Okay.
It was.
We can save that for another topic, I think.
Oh, thanks.
I just feel like that we could have a whole other conversation.
we could.
We've already kind of done ideal first dates and all that, so
Yeah.
We've done ideal. We haven't done favorite lived. I feel like you're misunderstanding the word ideal.
We did like what would be the perfect first date, and then this is like what's your best date you ever had.
Sure.
It's a different topic. Maybe we can do
Yeah.
that as a separate topic if you guys want.
I mean, do you really, really want to get it off your chest?
I did, but not anymore.
Not get it off your chest.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, I feel like I killed the vibe there. I'm sorry.
All right.
You look upset with me.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right.
In a life or death situation,
Here we go.
which
Oh,
it would be,
God.
which it would be, if you had to fight with your bare fists one of these three animals at the best chance for survival, which one would it be? A gorilla,
Okay.
a lion, or a grizzly bear?
I have to fight a gorilla or a lion or a grizzly bear to the death with my bare hands.
I have my answer pretty much right away.
Pretty much right away.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think either way you're dead, right? So it's not even
For the best chance.
for the best chance because of the fact that a gorilla has like hands that it can grab me with, can grip my wrist, can grab my leg, whatever, and the bear could like can kind of like stand on its hind legs and like swipe it. I feel like the idea of a lion kind of coming at me with all fours, I could try to like hop on the back, maybe try to strangle it. I'm gonna die either way, 100%. Like there's no any way you slice
suicide
it.
mission.
Any way you slice it, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
I-
you're saying lion?
But I think I could hop on the lion's back. If I'm like in this scenario, I'm just like a fucking like incredibly strong
Tarzan.
person. I'd hop on the back, maybe try to like choke it out from behind, or like wrap my legs around it, or something where I can hang on and like subdue it. But the gorilla, to me, it's like, how are you gonna do that with a gorilla when it just like it can just grab you and like rip you apart type thing, and
me-
with the bear, it could just swipe at you type thing.
To me, the gorilla scares me almost the most because
Yeah.
Oh, for
it's just
sure.
it's just pure. It's a pure muscle specimen.
Yeah,
like
a gorilla's a
it's all
walking
it is
fucking muscle
a
with
walking
hands.
muscle. It could do
And the
anything.
Joe Rogan, like,
it's gonna hurt.
oh,
A walking muscle with the hands. Have you guys ever seen the videos of the gorillas like smashing the chest of another gorilla?
oh
That's what
God,
I'm saying.
If that was a
like
human,
killing it,
It would go
Huh?
right through.
killing it.
It would go right through.
trying to kill it, I guess,
It would go right
asserting
through.
its dominance.
All
But
a
like if it was a
gorilla-
human, you would hear like a squish
Crunch.
noise,
Yeah.
like from the beginning.
I'm in a complete agreement with Mark that I think it's got to be lion. Because here's the thing: all that's going to happen with a gorilla is I'm going to be sort of standing there, like like does he swing first? Does I swing first?
Go for a double
Like,
leg.
Whatever's going to happen, all he is going to do is reach out with one of his arms that's way longer than mine and grab me by my shirt,
Or hair, or
pull
whatever.
me in, sit me down in his lap,
Just bite
real
ya.
calmly. And he's just gonna take my head and spin it like a fucking top of a bottle until he just pops it off and it's over.
He's gonna just grab Matty's hair and just scalp him.
Yeah, like so gorilla, not even, and on top of that, gorillas, I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, I'm no scientist, but they have to be the smartest of those three, right?
The smartest of those
I would
three, I
assume
think
so.
so. I think
So
so.
it's also got that going for it where it's like,
It's got strategy.
I can't, it's not like a bear where maybe I could try
strategizing.
doing the thing of like where they say like get really big and like yell and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I
That's
gotta
for
do-
black bears.
Sure, whatever, but I'm just saying like I can't just
Grizzlies get down.
I can't
You know what?
just do that and like try and get away with it because the fucking gorilla's gonna be like, I'm not falling for that and rip my
Yeah.
face off with its hand.
I'm gonna-
It's going to peel my face
Yeah,
off.
I'm gonna.
Patrick.
I've actually. That's a real story, by the way. Some lady had like a chimpanzee as her pet.
Oh yeah.
Not a gorilla, obviously, but a chimpanzee, and like she had it for years and like taking care of it since it was a baby or whatever. And then it's one of her friends showed up and they were hanging out, and then like something happened where like they were like there was yelling or there was like they were trying to like sing a song. I don't remember what happened. All I know is that the chimpanzee like ripped her mother's face off, like ripped her face off.
It's just like nope.
Oh my god! I've heard that chimpanzees are the most brutal.
Yeah, they like
the
they'll
Are they
beat-
primates?
They're the ones that eat each other, but
Yeah,
they're also
well,
the ones that like
I've
you'll
heard that-
see them if it's like two groups going at it.
Pulling
Like
them apart.
4 of them will grab one of the other group and
Oh
each grab
my
a limb.
God.
Yeah.
and like
Apart.
fucking rip them apart.
I've heard that they rip limbs apart, that they rape their own kind, that they're
I've
they're
heard-
complete in every sense of the word animals.
I'm gonna change my answer. I think because I've seen The Revenant, great movie. DiCaprio won his Oscar for it.
Yeah.
But in that movie, obviously it's a fictional movie, but it's based on a true story. I feel like the idea of like kind of getting on the ground, covering yourself, like you have like a decent chance of surviving a bear attack. If you're kind of like covering your arteries and you're covering like you're just kind of balled up, you're probably gonna die in any of these cases. But I feel like maybe because the tiger's so agile and
Lion.
quick, the lion, sorry, it could like I feel like the bear might kind of like beat you up a little bit, but it may not want to
Just-
kill you
just beat
fully
you up?
if you just cover up and like. Or I've seen videos of people getting chased by a bear and they yell at it and kick at it, and the bear eventually gives up. If it's a smaller bear, for example. So I feel like in terms of like maybe the intelligence and kind of like aggression, the bear might be the least intense. Maybe I don't know.
I'm still sticking with lion because that was my whole thing with gorilla, where he's just gonna sit me down in his lap like a fucking child and just off goes my head.
I think the gorilla's just gonna squish my head.
Also, that they could also just straight up
Omni-Man.
pull one of these and it's like, yeah, and it's over. Just like a clap and it's over.
Imagine, dude. Imagine the mind fuck on that. like you haven't died yet, but you're slowly feeling pressure.
He's just gonna hold me above his head
Hydraulic
and just like
press.
pull me in half. The thing with the bear
I like
is
that. I like the image.
Hydraulic
I like
press.
the image of Malcolm's head squished between the hands and him looking around, of like panicking.
the thing that
Oh,
the thing
God.
with the bear though that also throws me off and why I'm gonna say lion is because a bear. I don't think people realize how tall fucking bears are.
Yeah,
We're
we're
talking
when they
grizzlies,
stand
by the
on
way.
their feet and they're like 10 feet tall, just like fucking looking
That's
down
really
at you.
scary. That's really scary.
To me, the thing with the bear is, yes, it's like all mouth, but it's got them big fucking
Claws, I
paws,
know.
dude, with them claws, and like one swipe, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
your fucking kidneys are hanging out.
But my thing is I feel like maybe the lion would be the easiest, but then again, like you wouldn't even get close to killing a lion either or doing anything to
Here's
it.
my thing with the lion and why I say lion.
Do we have a weapon?
No.
Because then it's not interesting then. Because I feel like if you have a knife,
The
maybe you
reason
can-
though I say lion is because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, are you saying dude lion or lady lion?
Dude lion.
So mane and everything. Are lions known for their claws?
I don't
They
know.
definitely have
for
claws.
their-
I know they have
the
them, but
bite.
I don't think of like because I think
bite.
of more like tigers and leopards and shit and pumas where it's like actual like or a cheetah, but I don't associate claws with lions.
I think they have them,
often.
but I think their bite is their whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. Is to me, gorilla, it's like ignoring the bite. That's not even the scariest thing. It's these fucking things.
Yeah.
A bear, it's just chomp and fucking swiping at you with like a car door sized fucking paw. The thing with the lion to me though is I feel like I stand the best chance against that one because first of all, strength level, bottom of the list.
Is it?
There's no way
I'd
a
say
lion's
so.
as strong as a
I feel like they're
bear
they're super agile, but not
or a
not so
gorilla.
strong.
They've got probably the speed and like the agility and shit, but I feel like I this is so stupid to like say it with like such confidence like
Yeah.
I'm saying it, but it just
I'll
feels
check it
like
out.
if a bear comes at me and I throw the hardest punch I can muster right in a bear's face, I feel like he just shakes that off and swipe
The
and
lion isn't gonna move.
The hardest punch I could throw at a gorilla isn't even going to connect because he's catching it and then like feeding me my own arm.
He's catching it and turning your fist into mush.
Yeah, turning my hand into paste. But with the lion, I just feel like maybe it's just like a cat thing or something, but I feel like if you can get a lion like right in its face, right in its eyes or something, I feel like that puts it off just enough
For you to like grab it and choke her.
for you to at least like come up with something. Even here's the thing to me, even if the lion, let's say, comes at you and you have to sacrifice an arm, like you let it latch on
You
to your
poke it
left
in the
arm.
eyes.
Then I feel
Doink,
like
and you
you
go
got
doink.
enough because it's not that tall. It's not like
He goes,
like a fucking cartoon.
yeah, boink.
But like even if you have to sacrifice a left arm, if you can fight through the pain and the shock of that, while it's got your left arm,
Pull
to
its
me
eye
it's
out.
like it feels like because its face is right here, you can like start like getting at it and trying
Yep.
to do even like trying to position yourself around. Whereas I feel like
What if it's flailing you right
gorilla
away?
doesn't bite your arm. Gorilla grabs your arm and like slowly pulls, and suddenly half your shoulder's fucking missing. And even the bear, I feel like if that thing grabs at your arm, all it's doing is like standing up all of a sudden, and like you're going up with it, kind of thing. Like, or you
Nothing
can't,
you can
or it's just
do.
doing the thing where it like bites, then like puts its fucking paws on your chest, and you can't.
I feel
Like
like
you can't go anywhere.
I feel like I'd hop on the back of the lion, right? I feel like I'd hop on the back and like hug it, and then I'd try to like bite it, or I don't know what I'd try to do. Like you gotta start doing. You gotta start
And
doing.
that's the other thing
You gotta start
too.
doing. You gotta do damage. You know how you gotta do damage.
You gotta- you
It's
gotta
like
do-
scratch at its eyes.
You gotta
scratch
do
at its-
chip damage.
Honestly, I liked what you said about the eyes. Like that would
Okay.
really throw it off.
But that's what I'm saying.
The
If you
lion?
can get
The lion.
if you can get any three of these things in the eyes, you're gonna do some damage there. But to me, it's just I feel like there's just something about a lion. where I-
The gorilla would just swat it.
Exactly. I imagine with a
Nah.
lion, just like, like Mark said, we're probably still dead. But I feel
Yeah.
like if you had like a stopwatch running on all three, lion, I feel like I'm getting the most.
Now,
time.
can I make it a little bit more interesting, and we'll do this as like a closer?
Okay.
What if you have a tranquilizer gun? Or no, not tranquilizer gun, a knife, a decently sized knife. Which one do you think you could take down the easiest with a,
A
knife?
knife?
I'm still going tiger.
I'm
Just
go-
because-
I'm going
still
lion.
saying
Yeah.
Lion,
Still
sorry.
saying lion.
Probably
I think
still
once-
lion,
'cause
but
once
I
you
would
hop on the
be-
back.
I would be slightly convinced about bear.
Oh, I was gonna say no, bear. No matter what, no.
Only
Yeah.
because
The
I
gorilla's
assume
thick skin,
not like
huh?
to do it too much, but like I feel like a bear is slightly slower and a little larger, where it's like as long as you can like
I feel like
juke
that's
something.
super wrong. Bears are actually pretty fast.
I've heard
They
very
are like
fast.
when they're running and shit, but I feel like if a bear takes a swing at you and misses,
You can parry.
I feel like you've got an extra half second that you wouldn't have with the lion to just fucking
Yeah,
his ass.
you get his ass. You poke his arm, and he goes, "Oh!" And then he gets you.
I,
think-
guess
I think what they
lion's
said the
still
other
probably
one
the
the other
best.
way.
Lion's still probably the best.
I think the
bet.
lion is you hop on the back, you wrap your legs around, and you dig it in there.
The line he's gonna charge at you once.
Jump
you
over.
have to roll.
Yeah.
You have to do something, get out of the
Yes.
way,
And then jump on the back.
He's like done his move. Like he has like a cooldown.
Yeah, sure.
And then and then you can pounce.
He's, like,
off.
sitting
If
there
you
and you're just
parry it,
waiting.
if you parry it, you're
Yeah,
you're
if,
golden.
if you perfectly time your
Yeah.
parry.
I think what you do is as it's charging at you, as soon as it gets to your feet, you jump over it, grab onto the mane, and then you
But
then
even
you
as it's
stick the
running
knife
at
in.
you, that's the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
where like as it's
The
running
neck-
at you, you could even try and like get it while it's coming at you.
Oh, like you could do it like a duck, and then
and
like
maybe
in
it
its
gets,
mouth.
but maybe
You know
it
what I'm
gets
saying?
you
Going over?
too.
if he's coming at you, you could like hit the deck like as he's coming at you, and then like
But I'm saying like even if he gets you, you might be able to get him at the same time. Or again, I feel like just the bear, I don't know. And
it's just too big.
even
man.
with a knife, again,
it's too big.
I go to stab the gorilla, and like a fucking samurai movie, he just claps his hands and catches the blade, and then like cracks it off immediately, and then just
I feel like you
sticks
could make
me
an
with it.
argument with the gorilla of like,
the girl is so scary.
I feel like-
because imagine just this,
yeah,
like oh shit,
giant.
my whole arm is.
being
Yeah.
grabbed and knowing there's not a thing you could do with your human body to ever get it off.
To
of
even move any part of his
It
body.
just goes. All right.
I think you could make an argument with the gorilla if you guys are like in a showdown, kind of like circling each other. If you have the knife, if you could throw it like real hard in the head.
Bro, how strong? I've heard the girls have like really thick skin and shit, so I don't think it would I don't think you'd have the strength to throw
Also,
it. and
do you
pierce
really-
it.
Maybe
do you really
like you
trust
could get
it?
it in the if you get it like through the eye,
But Patrick,
Pierce
right into
it?
the brain.
How
But
hard are you
Patrick-
throwing that? How hard
Yeah,
can you throw that
do you
knife?
really
Like you want to
trust-
live.
But Patrick,
You throw it hard like you want to live. Yeah.
Do you really trust your ability to toss a throwing knife like it's fucking cod? Because knowing my luck, I throw it with all the power I can muster in my will to live, and
And
like
the-
the butt end hits it.
And then we're back to the first scenario.
Yeah,
No, now we're in the third scenario
Now I'm
where
just-
he has the knife.
yeah, now I've armed the gorilla.
Yeah, dude. Good luck hitting the gorilla's eyes.
Bro, I'm saying like
fucking
anywhere,
sunken into its face.
anywhere
Tiny as
here,
shit.
anywhere here, bro. Anywhere here.
All you've done by throwing the knife, Patrick, is given the gorilla
Yeah.
more of an advantage.
And
And
new
made him
scenario.
Look at that
Angry.
thing, dude.
Oh my god.
Look at this gigantic fucking shoulders on that
Yeah.
thing.
That is so
He'll
scary.
pick you up by any part of his body.
Now,
he wants
if I
and
could
you can
level
try
the
to-
playing
If he
field,
not
wanted,
gonna move.
if he wanted to, he could like grab you by his right foot and then climb up to the top of the tree and then
Yeah.
drop you.
now if I could even the playing field a little bit more,
You have a gun?
me in a Sherman tank versus one of these
All
animals.
right.
All right.
Those fucking
All right.
howitzers. Anyways, that was
That's the
So
show.
Matty would win in the Sherman tank.
yep. I take all three on at the same time.
Awesome.
And have a shell for each of them. Yeah, no. Either way, bare hands, lion fist fight. Like the odds go from like 0 with a gorilla.
What about a shotgun? I'd probably go bear. With a shotgun.
I still would not go bear.
Shotgun. I'm still in lion. He's gonna charge
Oh,
still
yeah,
going
that's
on.
true.
right
That's
down
true.
the right down the right down Main Street.
The
I don't
pike.
know.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know if one shotgun blast is gonna do the bear. To be
Probably
honest.
not.
I
Yeah.
think lion.
Bigger target though.
True.
Yeah.
Harder to miss. But
It's got a nice spread.
But yeah, so if it's like bare hands, gorilla 0, bear, I'll give myself a generous 3%. And lion, I will give myself an even more generous. You know what? I'm gonna say 10.
10.
You just said it with the lion.
10%.
I'm
saying-
I'm
I'm
saying,
saying-
I'm
I'm
saying,
throw Matty in there.
I'm saying 0, 0.1, maybe 0.5.
Yeah, it's
Maddie's
not
saying
high odds.
Maddie's saying 1 time out of 10 times he will he will
I'll
be
take it down.
He'll take it
With
down.
your bare hands. No one's coming to help. It's just one-on-one.
In the multiverse, if we take 10 different universes, one of those Maddies will
And
do
one
it.
of those
Those Maddie
standing
kills
there,
a
like,
lion.
smearing its blood all over my face.
You're like, ah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
so that's it. We're just doing 3 times.
Okay, I guess so.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I like this arm. Thank you for tuning in to another completely fucking all over the place episode of Wildly Adequate, the show about anything, everything, and usually nothing. I have been your host. You've been the host. I forgot to fucking do an outro. You take 1 week off. Everything leaves your mind. Please like, share, subscribe, do the thing. We've been at a static 53 subscribers for a while now. And it's starting to piss me off.
Get some more.
You know, it grinds my gears.
Get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, get those numbers up. Anyways, anybody got anything else they want to get off their chest before we wrap up?
I'm so
here?
hungry. Let's go.
Molasses. I like
Alright.
molasses. I genuinely, honestly, truly
Never
like
tried
eating
it.
molasses, but it's asaliswid. You never had asaliswid?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's
Black
so good.
honey.
Black honey. That's what the little translation was. Molasses. You put some tahini sauce in the molasses, and then you dip it with bread. You have it with breakfast, like
Just
some
sweet and
beans,
sweet and
some
savory?
falafel. Yeah,
It's
sweet and savory.
All right.
I was going to say something. I can't remember what it is.
I think we can do that.
I guess that's it. I guess that's the show.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.